The member for Crawley also said that he would be sending a copy of his report to his local CCG, and I would echo his call for MPs in England in the debate today to do the same. I think MP and CCG relationships are very, very important to implementing the cancer strategy and reports like this. I have the CCG lead and CCG chair mobile numbers in my phone, and I did long before I was the minister, and I would ask how many other members in the House, not just in this House today, but in the House, have that. I think it's a key relationship, and I think members have a role to play. So the lady for Coventry North East, isn't it, who spoke very well, of course, with personal testimony as always. So she calls for a 5-year plans for patients who've had a stem cell transplant. The recovery package is a personalised care plan, as I said, for all cancer patients. And if the care team feel that a 5-year plan is appropriate, then I expect it to be considered and if appropriate, commissioned. The member for Strangford, who's left his place, spoke, as always, in his informed contribution, full of personal testimony. I would say that cancer survival rates in England have never been higher, and if we can help his colleagues in the Northern Ireland Assembly when that's back on its feet, I would be delighted, and if he wants to set up a meeting, I'd be delighted for him to attend. I think I need to close, because I know you want to, Chair, to move on to the proposer. I hope the Honourable Member will agree that implementation of the strategy is already beginning to transform services and to implement a number of the recommendations in his report. I think it's an excellent piece of work. Next week I'll be meeting with Bloodwise, who I know are here today, who do excellent work with his all-party group to further discuss the important issues that members have raised today. And next month I will be having the second of my big cancer roundtables, which will be joined this time by Kelly Palmer, who is NHS England's National Cancer Director, which is a great chance for me to bring all the cancer charities together. So I thank him for bringing the report to the Westminster Hall today, and I wish him well with its launch in a few minutes' time. Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Henry Smith to wind up.
Mr. Wilson, in the remaining moments of this debate, I would like to express my gratitude. Gratitude to you for chairing what I think has been a very informative and useful debate. Gratitude to Honourable and Right Honourable members for their speeches and their interventions and the many personal accounts which I think really highlight the importance of ensuring we properly tackle blood cancer for all of our loved ones across the country. And real gratitude for those voluntary sector organisations, those charities who have been mentioned today for the remarkable work that they do on behalf of so many people, and indeed supporting the all-party parliamentary group on blood cancer as well. My gratitude also to the many patients and families who have contacted me and have supported the all-party parliamentary group to make sure that our report launched today, I will mention one more time, in Strangers' Dining Room in the next few minutes. My thanks to their input. This is obviously a very emotional issue for many people, and I pay tribute to patients and their families' courage for making sure that those who have lost loved ones through blood cancer leave a fine legacy to ensure that we ultimately fight, and I share with the Minister in using that word deliberately, fight blood cancer so that we can ultimately find cures and better treatments. And finally, my gratitude to the Minister for his thoughtful reply and his work on cancer issues, not only in the Department of Health, but also a fine legacy and history of work in the past. Thank you.
Order.